Right, cool, so yeah. Right, so yeah, I've decided to do it Monday instead of Tuesday with it being Nintendo Direct. That's why I'm starting now instead of later. And all that, because people will be more busy with that and not want to do that anyway. So, opening my traditional Canada Dry blackberry ginger ale that I normally have on the streams. Don't know what I'm gonna drink when since I'm almost out of them. There's no, but yeah, for a reminder for, well, if you subscribe to me on YouTube, I'll be dressing up for the final of when we complete this route. So that's a friendly reminder. Then, okay, so normally I explore. But honestly, I'm going to do a seminar and then I'm going to explore. I think that's the plan at least. At least that's what I think I'm going to do. And what? Hang on, please. There we go. Oh, right, there we go, that's better. Okay, yeah, unless, hang on. Fistfuls of fish. Don't do many fishing days. No, honestly, you know what? I say we go and do a seminar. Oh, I'm assuming that's their skill as well. She could teach me. I really do not understand this guitar, but this will be useful, so.
Impressed yet?
Cool. Oh, she can now heal. That's really important. Yeah, we'll instruct. Who's for the... I don't really... Yeah, we'll have those two do it. Right, so we've got Petra, and I want to get her faith up. Not faith, authority. And that's, ooh, that's gonna take a while. Honestly,
Your
might
guidance
change.
You have my thanks for your support.
You know what? I'm gonna change her goal to just authority.
One step before the next step.
I need her, because I want her to get that beat. Alright.
You have my thanks for your support.
Because, yeah, she's pretty good with weapons. Alright, Happy. Oh, Balthus is fully motivated now.
Thanks for taking the time. Thanks for taking the time.
Of course. Because I saw on my YouTube, like, recommendations, something about Yuri and Happy having unique dialogue and taking Arian mode. So I'm gonna bring those two. There.
Thanks for taking the time.
Sure, we'll do. Nice.
I understand now.
What does he say when he prays?
This is new for me.
Ah. Well, then let's get you some lance.
My thanks.
Nice.
My thanks.
Your thanks. Yeah, let's do Edelgard. I like her to get to A and
Nothing worth
Axes.
celebrating.
Hi,
This isn't
welcome.
necessary, really. Nothing worth celebrating.
Another perfect. If she gets 4 perfects in total, that will be impressive. Never mind, I jinxed it.
I'm improving, thanks to you.
You are indeed. Sure, I'll instruct Constance. Yeah, so far, at least. Knock on wood, but... Alright. No, I'm just gonna turn that on silent. That's bugging me.
My efforts bear fruit at last.
Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna use Balthus, because he has no dialogue left to talk with anyone he fights. And Anna, no. I only got her for her paralogue. Let's get Lysithea, sure.
It was quite a challenge.
Okay.
Easier than I thought.
Apparently.
Don't stop. Keep it coming. It was quite a challenge.
Another
Easier than I
perfect.
thought.
3 perfects.
Easier than I thought.
Alright, and then... I wrote. Do I have anyone else I can instruct? Fine, I'll instruct Manuela. Hey, let's get her authority up.
Let's do this again sometime, Professor. Of course I was right.
I never doubted that you wouldn't get it right.
Do I get a reward?
Oh gosh, Manuela. Her and 2 other characters I've yet to recruited wink so much in their pictures.
You're so good at teaching that you make me jealous.
Thanks? I don't know what I'm supposed to
Let's
say
do
to
this
that.
again sometime, Professor. I suppose it's
nice.
working.
And then I'm out of people to teach. Well, instruction points at least. Right, hang on, where's Petra? Yeah, I'll change her back to that, but I want her authority up.
Professor, may I ask you something?
You're with Ash? Okay. Of course he would join her for information about ghosts. He's also scared of them. I've heard rumors about ghosts roaming the monastery. I'm certainly not scared, or do I have time to worry about it, but, you should probably do something about it, for the sake of the others. Let's bring more candies to the halls to brighten things up. Maybe we can appease restless spirits somehow. Being scared helps build character. She enjoys sweets, so...
I see.
Yep. Figure that would get me the most.
Professor.
Finally! Gosh, this is so hard. Do I pick reason and writing, or do I pick writing and reason? It's so hard. Oh, whose birthday is it? Ignat's! Yeah! Now, I don't remember what he likes. Hang on. Tea guide. No, that's not his. That's someone else's. Oh, there we go. There we go. So he enjoys lavender blend, Dagda fruit blend, or Sarah's tea. Okay. I can get behind that. I believe it said lavender blend.
Professor, I'm here. I wanted to take you up on your invitation. I'm not very discerning, but I do love this kind of tea. You
Aww.
have my thanks.
This is why I recruited you, so I won't kill you.
Isn't this nice? Yes?
Think about you? Nice.
Yes?
Classes you might enjoy. Cool.
Yes?
Your ambitions? No? First brushes. Nice.
I need to keep training. I know a brush and canvas aren't enough to protect you.
Wait. I haven't gotten this before. Desire, chat, rush, or praise? Praise.
I get it.
Nice!
There's still so much for me to paint with these hands.
Look at your head, but thanks.
I've really grown up.
You have indeed.
Yes?
You're fully motivated, never mind. No, you know what? No, let's go and... Surely I must have some... Let's give him a landscape painting.
Thank you so much, Professor.
Of course. Alright.
Thank you for the delicious tea. I'd be happy to join you again whenever you like.
Okay. I'll do it.
The professor has the right idea, requesting us.
Oh boy.
Yes, provided we meet expectations. Let us do more than that. Let us alter the very course of history with our own hands.
You guys are just scooping that poop. Guys. You're just doing chores.
Look upon our glorious achievement. I hope you are not blinded by its brilliance.
You're just doing chores.
All the same, you must shade your eyes and look. You would not want to miss history in the making.
You're just doing chores. How's Ash? Maybe because he was there? I don't know.
I'll try to put this to use.
Nice.
Age is but a number.
Okay. Alright, Right, okay, let's explore. Let's go to Abyss. What? There's another? We're getting another backup. We're getting Mrs. Backup.
Hey you, listen
Or
up.
Miss Backup.
I've got something to report. As you know, I'm the anointed alpha of Abyss, but this lady's been standing watch for a while. She can probably hear us talking even now.
Yes, I can. I'm here by order of Lord Hubert. That is all I'm at liberty to reveal at present.
Wow.
Great, thank you.
Impressive. You've really got an knack for this, lady. Ever think of making this a full-time gig? I could use the company. I mean, the backup.
My mission concludes at the end of the month. Deepest apologies.
Aw. Stay. You can stay, become Miss Backup. No, why am I going to the altar? I don't need to yet. Oh, but I just ran into a child.
Can't be. Ferdiad at last. The very city where I struggled through school and mastered the art of spellcraft.
Alright.
So many memories are bound up there, and now it is to become a battlefield. I am a bit overwhelmed.
Well, I'm sure you'll become depressed. Let me do that.
I am quite the thespian, it's true. You, on the other hand, need to learn your cue. To fool the
Okay.
enemy, one must first deceive one's allies. The walls have ears, you know.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, give me some more reason.
This experience is critical.
Whoa.
So, about this surprise attack. It's all over if the details leak, yeah? I know my shoulders are broad, but you sure you want to lay a secret like that on them? I'm
mean,
no
not
war
wrong.
hero. In fact, I'm a wanted man. If I were you, I wouldn't trust me with something that important.
You're still a wanted
Hard
man.
to say, but the bounty hunters have been off my back lately. Maybe my debts are finally forgotten.
Well, that'd be good. You can't trade me in what I want, so bye, Balthus. Who are you two?
My friend and I were messing around the other day, and an Imperial General stopped to talk to us.
Oh,
If you've got that much energy, he said, you should fight for the Imperial Army.
okay.
Honestly, maybe we should think about it.
Right?
What a pain. What an absolute pain.
What is? What's the matter?
Concerned, are you? That's nice. A little too nice.
Sorry?
Here's a word of warning. If anyone here asks you for a favor, it's probably just a scam.
Good to know! Bye!
Maybe. The church smiles warmly on all who pay reverence. But defy them and, well, that's another story.
So we're
The way the Knights
discovering.
of Ceros fight is cold-blooded and ruthless. Coming from me, you get the implications.
Is everyone in Abyss okay?
Yeah, somehow. There are no good ways out of here, so we're lucky they never came through.
Nice.
So, Arian Road next, huh? I've got some fond memories of that place.
Okay, I'm taking you with me. Unable to carry out advanced drills because your skill level is lower than your own. Oh, for God's sake. Fine! We can just cheat him up if I
The
really
bird
want
said
to.
that we'll be facing someone I know in our next battle.
What?
The lady who captured me after I ran away from my village. I wonder if she remembers me.
Do you want to confront her?
Honestly, I don't want to go anywhere near her. But if I have to, it won't be much different than any other fight. That's how
Okay.
it goes, right? If we want to end this war, we have to keep charging forward, no matter who's on the other side.
Okay. No. But seriously, hang on. What is Yuri's skills? That? Ooh. They're just slowly popping into existence. Fun. Okay, A plus and A in faith.
Hey,
Hang on, no, wait, ah! And then what are my skills? Okay, that makes sense for sword. Oh, I'm also in faith. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. Oh, let's go and see if there's anything I want to find in scrap. Probably not, but you never know. What's the rusted bow? Oh, silver bows. We got a few of them. There we go. Yeah, let's go to the monastery. Are we supposed to... Do I have fish? Not fate, not fish. Okay, Marianne, Edelgard, Linhart, Hubert Manuela, Berda Mercedes, Shamir, Ash by Scythia, Ferdinand, Dorothea Yuritsa. There, Ignatz. Okay.
right. Okay.
Hey,
No, let's do some gardening.
anyway. In
Hi.
Fargus, there's an amazing knight of House Rowe they call the Grey Lion.
Wait, we're fighting him? I fought him in Golden Deer! Okay.
I heard about him from Lenato, who was an acquaintance of his.
Oh.
Apparently, he's getting old, but with each year that passes, he only hones his skills even more.
I mean, Ash, you have gray hair and you're not young, so... And you are young. Right, I don't want... I'm sorry, Ash, I love you, but, like... I don't want your skills. Alright, Alright, now let's just use magic. No point spending money if you can't go high resort.
Of the surprise attack.
Okay.
That information could be devastating were the enemy to find out. It moves me to know I've been trusted with it. Edelgard and those within the army, they really do trust me. Initially, I had my own motives for joining the Black Eagle Strike Force.
Oh.
But now, all I want is to support Edelgard.
That's nice. Ooh, teach me faith. Ooh, what's this? More seeds.
Well...
Do you need something, small child? No. There we go. Who are you?
What? Randolph has fallen. He was a good person. It's a shame.
Oh gosh. What's his sister going to say?
When someone close to you dies, you really feel the horrors of war. Please watch out for yourself.
Alrighty, I will. I mean, most of the main character, I can't die, so... There we go. Hey, Shamir.
Last month's fight with the Knights of Saros was a disaster.
Yep. You seem fine.
I never believed in Saros. And my old colleagues are now just enemies. Sometimes it's easier to get by without any personal attachment or religious beliefs.
Yep. I mean, she's not wrong. No, don't want that. Cool. Hunting dagger. Here.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
What else? Let's see. I honestly don't know what else he likes, so.
Thanks.
Or then just having our lavender.
Thanks.
Alright, dining hall. Today's special. Well. Ooh! There we go. Constance and Edelgard.
Years in, and I still marvel at how people from every walk of life can dine peacefully together here. Truly miraculous, don't you think?
It is indeed. It helps your majesty to seem not so high above the rest of the populace.
Interesting. Nope, that's fine. I got one of them both. So... both you're happy like this. That's good.
I've eaten many meals in my time, but this is divine.
Wow. This is all kinds of tasty.
So it is. Right, and then who? Alright, ah shoot, should have done, oh well. That's not what I wanted, support. Support, not quests. I need Ferdinand, and I need Shamir for Hubert. Then Eureka? Mercedes and Constance. Okay. Eureka and Mercedes. Let's go.
I see your food preferences are the same as they ever were.
You haven't changed at all, either.
Alright. Oh, right, quick brave axe. Wait, who else do I need to bring with me? I don't know. Well, let's cook with whose supports do I have already? Okay, we're cooking with Edelgard. Then we're gonna have tea with her.
I never had a chance to cook in Enbar, so my skills are a bit undeveloped. This would go a lot quicker if I could just use an axe.
That's not
or a
how
sword.
cooking works.
Of course.
Actually, you would do worse if you use the sword or an axe. Alright, so, and then somewhere Petra's in here.
Driving back the Knights of Seros is a big deal for the Imperial Army. Defeating
Okay.
the Alliance was hugely exciting, but this victory will probably just add to your reputation. Now, if
Thank
you
you.
can only sway the loyalties of the Kingdom's lords, is it even possible?
And then where's Petra? Oh, she's outside. Okay.
I have excitement in my heart for secret tactics. I enjoy attacks that are surprising.
Okay. Because
Yes.
like hunting?
Hunting is doing surprise attacks on prey. Surprise attacks are safe with friends. Fewer injuries. That
Fair
is
enough.
a wonderful thing. I have no liking for the thought of losing anyone.
Neither do I. No. I'm sorry, Petra. Right, and all of these are, you know, yeah. Oh, you! Right, so...
This is giving me great joy.
Great!
You have my thanks.
Oh, I guess you don't like as much. It's fine. Then... have a sunflower.
This is giving me great joy.
She likes sunflowers! Okay. Right, there we go, Edelgard.
Professor, halt! Don't come in here.
Are you writing secret messages again? Hasn't this happened before?
I thought I told you to forget about that. There's something I don't want you to see.
Is it a portrait?
You know about it. Yes, it's a portrait of you. I painted it myself.
Wait! Say what now? Okay.
It's, quite disgraceful. I did a terrible job with it, and it looks nothing like you.
Thank you for that,
I'm happy that you
Elgard.
appreciate my efforts, but please don't touch that door.
Okay, fine. I won't touch the door, but will you come to tea? You can do it in my cabin instead. Please tell me I have bergamot. Shoot! Oh, I do have bergamot.
I'm glad you called me here. Did you go out of your way to select my favorite tea? Thank you for the thought.
Of course.
Thank you.
Have some. Now let's talk about our plan to take over the world, shall we?
Ah, it's quite hot. Yes.
First crushes? Nope. Dining partners. Oops. Oh well, at least they got our favorite tea.
Yes.
Why am I not getting monster mistress? Why am I not using the guide? Oh well. The existence of Chris.
A moment of relaxation. It has been a while. I find spending these quiet moments with you rather comforting.
Right? Come on. There we go. Oh, so I either sip tea or blush. Well, blush. Nice. Oh, you're always fully motivated. I get you fully motivated, whatever. But she does enjoy monarch studies, right? No, she doesn't. Okay, she enjoys owl feather, carnation, board game, or armored bear stuffy.
Thank
Here.
you for this.
Of course. And then here, take this armored bear stuffy.
Thank you for this.
Of course.
I don't fuss with makeup all that much, but I do take excellent care of my hair.
I mean, your hairstyle is an interesting one.
Yes. Professor. Is something on your mind? This is lovely.
What's that?
Thank you for the treat. This was fun. I hope you'll invite me again.
I will if I can't get my support up with you. Seriously, eventually I'll get there. Oh, I also need Linhart. Oh, gosh. Okay, I need Linhart and Yuritsa as well. I also want training and faith. Well, Linhart will be able to train me in faith. Or at least he should.
That reminds me. You must know about the Western Church in the Kingdom and the Eastern Church in the Alliance. But you probably
I
don't
do.
know about the Southern Church. It used to exist a long time ago in Enbar.
Okay, what happened to the Northern Church then?
About 120 years ago, they had a massive insurrection. The
Oh.
bishop of the Southern Church who participated was exiled by the furious emperor.
Okay.
After that, the empire reconciled with the Central Church, but relations continued to be strained. That history has
Okay.
probably laid the groundwork for the current antagonism among the empire's citizens.
Rudy, but seriously, what happened to the Northern Church?
There are stories of heroes' relics 1,000 years ago, of which we have no real evidence today.
Okay.
So many, in fact, that I'm led to wonder if those relics are nothing more than legends. Especially
Okay.
since we know of relics like those passed down in the families of the 10 Fodlan elites.
Okay. Train me in faith!
Really?
Yes, really, I want to get trained in faith. Oh? Hang on, hi, Mamala.
How have we come to this? Fighting the Archbishop and her knights?
I don't
I'd
know.
never imagined. I hate this so much. Professor, I tried. I gave treatment to everyone I could, but lives were still lost.
Mamala, do you
The
need a hug? I'll
infirmary
give
is as
you a
much a
hug.
morgue right now as it is a place of care and healing.
That explains why I'm able to go. I want more training.
What of this? There's a school of sorcery in Ferdiad, which is staffed by the top minds of magical research.
So I've been told.
Study of crests and sorcery should not be separate. I've often
see.
thought I should pay them a visit someday. I never
Interesting.
imagined I might end up invading the place with an army, though. Not how I imagined it at all.
Look, none of us but Edelgard and Hubert imagined us starting a war, so... Ah. I'm so hard to navigate, Hanuman. Hanuman. Hanuman, 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 Hanuman. Hi, Hubert.
Well
Oh,
done,
yes.
Professor. Thank you. This was a trying month, but we did manage to hold Garrig Mach. If only just. Honestly, I did not
Okay.
expect such strident supporters of the Archbishop as setteth in flame to flee.
Really?
With this victory, we have all but cornered the Church of Seros and its knights. The goddess
Okay.
above shall give way to the darkness that has long dwelled below.
Interesting.
I have a request for you.
Trade him up. Okay. Is this how I'll get a new marketplace will show up? This is how I get that. Okay, that's good. Good, I can get a new... We'll definitely do that when we go to battle.
Well,
Oh? Oh, hey, Yaritza! That's an assignment room.
I've got a dream, you know. I don't know if it'll come true, but it's nice to hope.
Aww.
Remember when I went to Bridget with Petra? I drew a picture of some of the flowers I saw there.
I do remember.
Next time, I want to go even farther. Maybe Dagda. Maybe even past that.
You should take Ignox with you.
I want to fill a whole book with drawings of the biggest plants I see. And the carnivorous ones especially. Oh, I hope I get the chance.
I'm not gonna let you die, Bernie. Seriously. I'll make sure of it.
well, that was certainly frightening.
Yep. The church?
You're very perceptive, Professor. Having to fight against the Church of Saros was unnerving.
Just wait until we have to fight against members of the Lion!
To push back against something I've hinged so much of my life upon, I was terrified. But now we must fight Lady Rhea, and I won't back down.
Aww. Okay, I need you to train me in faith.
It seems we will soon set foot in Ferdiad.
Yeah.
I used to live there, you know, though that was before my time in the Officers' Academy.
Right! It mentioned that you were a part of the Sorcerer Academy and whatnot, but then left because of some sort of uprising, I think. Were you an exchange
That's
student?
right. I was enrolled at the School of Magic there for a time.
Okay.
Trouble within the kingdom forced me to return to Alliance lands. There was much I had yet to learn.
Hmm. Fair enough. Shit, Oh wait, Bernadetta! I want to give you gifts.
I've got a dream, Ina. Remember? Next,
Yep.
I want to fill
I have a pitcher plant.
Wow, thank you so much!
Of course. And then... Shoot, I don't have... Oh, embroidery!
Thank you!
Okay, well, here, take a daffodil.
Thank you!
I also want to get your authority up. Alright, hang on, what's that blue quest? Hey, Fernand.
Dimitri, the King of Fargus. He despises Edelgard and everything she stands for. I am of the opinion that a man seized by such strong feelings is not fit to be king. It is a sad situation, really.
Interesting. Kings can't be emotional?
No, they cannot. Kingly judgment has to be wholly separate from the emotions of the individual. At any rate,
Okay.
I find it hard to imagine that Dimitri could defeat Edelgard.
Okay. I seriously wonder what to say on Crimson Flower. Right, Shoot, I don't have a sword.
What a kind gift.
Oh, thank you. Wait, you like tea leaves? Oh, that's exotic spices.
Exactly what I hoped for.
Great. Okay, and then here, take this violet.
What a kind gift.
You're welcome.
Say now.
There's unrest everywhere. I hope things
Yeah?
go... Hey, how about a favor?
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Yay! Oh, hi, there we go.
I need your help.
Okay.
All right, off to the kingdom's capital we go.
Alrighty.
What's the matter? Should I not be excited? I can't help it. Everyone's got to have something to look forward to.
Okay. Right.
There's
Cool.
unrest. I hope things go...
Right, what's in your secret shop? Come on. Scroll down. Oh, I forgot we have that. No, yeah, okay. Let's sell the silver. Steel, sorry.
Thanks a bunch.
Okay, multiple trade secrets, so...
Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks
I'll
a
buy a
bunch.
hex block. Oh, I can buy master seals from her. Honestly, that could be used.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
I can use that for me.
Thanks a bunch.
That's good for now.
Come back soon.
No, where's the magic? There we go. Take. No. Yep. I will take that. Alright, and then where's that sword? I need... where? There's the rapier. Let's get for the axe. What's that? Yeah, she... honestly, all the action wolves need that, plus 5 hit points. Then, Marianne. And then there's one more. That's defense, that's dex. There we go. There we go. Wait, ah! Alright, you have bait.
This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes?
Yep.
I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you.
Yep, bye.
Return soon, please.
I will.
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Okay.
Between Garreg-Mach and Ferdiad stretch the plains of Tailtean. That's
Okay.
the site of the ancient battle where Nemesis, the King of Liberation, fought the prophet Saros.
Right.
If our forces end up fighting our enemies there, it'll be a clash passed down through the ages.
Okay, good now. Yeah, I do have that quest for the thing that Valenciana, but...
Okay, I'm thinking...
What?
The old general who serves the Rowe family in Arian Road is known for being a curmudgeon. Even
what now?
if we invited him to join our side, he probably just wouldn't respond.
Interesting.
No.
The Knights of Saros. They certainly know how to inflict pain. However, the demon within me will be satiated only by fighting you.
Okay, let's go. Let's fight. I don't want to give to him. Not yet. You know what? I'm working on getting supports rather than
the Knights
motivation.
That is mine. Appreciated.
Hi, Squeeche.
My brother fought proudly to the end and died an honorable death. He said something to me before the battle, that he was entrusting his dream to me.
No,
I'm gonna see this battle through to the end. I'm gonna fight for my brother.
Oh, thanks, but oh gosh, this is sad. Please just don't die like your brother did.
I heard that Randolph died in battle guarding Garreg Mach.
Yeah?
We knew each other for, wow, more than 5 years. My chest feels tight.
Aww.
Think about it. There's no end in sight to the fighting. I might be next. Any of us could be.
No, Dorothy, I will not allow you to die. I'll make it through together.
Eh?
Yeah.
That sounds like one of Sylvain's old pickup lines. But, yes.
Oh.
Let's get through this war together.
Does she have dialogue with Sylvain if she attacks him? I'm gonna test that out.
Are you sure? Thank you, I love it.
Of course. Rest in a warm embrace of cherished memories.
What?
It's quite sweet, in all honesty. Alright, he's there.
Yes. Destroying Seteth is a big achievement, but as long as the Archbishop remains in good health, we must remain vigilant. One day they'll probably try to surprise attack us again. We have to attack them first.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen.
Soon we'll assault Ferdiad, the kingdom's capital. This will be one for the history books. Our enemy won't hold anything back. I'm quivering with excitement at the very thought of it.
So how many people actually know, like, the secret and whatnot? By that, you put on a good show.
I appreciate the compliment. I was worried I was laying it on too thick. In any case, let's do our best. We're coming for you, Ferdiad. And so on.
Never change, Ignatz. Never change.
Yes.
Oh. Unbelievable.
Hello. Oh?
I dedicated my life to serving the church. However, now all that comes from the church is talk of spilling blood. Now that we've even lost Seteth, the possibility of the church returning to its former power is slim. Today, I came to beg the goddess to grant me leave to quit my position. From tomorrow, I live by my own values.
Interesting. Oh, right. Okay, read the note. Had to clear my room. I tried to throw things in on our name, but I can't replace this. After all, I can't just throw away precious memories, right? Feel your past in your current room and find a new one. Memories rest inside the heart, not in objects. Sorry. Ah, shoot. Hey, Marianne, you're like always here, honestly.
Even though we're denying the doctrine and fighting the knights, I keep praying to the goddess. When I think about those who have fallen in battle, I have no choice but to pray. The goddess of the church may be a fallacy, but I'm sure she still exists in some form.
Yeah, she exists inside of me.
Weak. I would be nothing without her.
So have I gotten everyone? Alright, well then. Teleport there, then do some fishing.
Oh.
Oh? Oh! I think I just found another one of Eureka's stuff.
What?
Alright, let's do some fishing while I'm here and remember. I have 30 blowfly? Oh boy. Nope. Okay. Is there a way where I can just, like, have it auto-fish? That'd be fun. Less time consuming. Honestly, I really don't think I need to buy bait ever again. I have so many. That's fine, we have plenty. No, come on, give me bigger fish. Oops, oh well. Somehow got perfect, okay. I'll do a few more, and then I'll stop fishing. There we go. Yeah. After this, 4 more, and then we could do some more instruction and then some battles. There we go. There we go. Come on. Nope, missed it. I always got one perfect. You know what? That's a win in my book. Ooh, red. There we go. Another pike, another bullhead, queen loach. Alright. We're good with fishing.
Say now.
Yay! Thanks!
Of course. Okay, hang on. I did want to go give this back to Eureka, though. Oh, what's the tournament? Hang on. Oh, Silver Axe Plus. That honestly might be good, but too late.
The Knights of Sarah, the demon.
Nope, lost items.
That is mine. Appreciated.
Of course. Nope. Wow, that's... We don't have a lot of... Okay, Go on.
I'm improving, thanks to you.
Let's get you to S and Axes today, shall we? Nice.
Nothing worth celebrating. Praise isn't necessary, really.
If you say so. Right, Bernadetta. Oh, I'm gonna change your goal.
Well. Thanks for the help.
Nice.
Thanks for the help.
Of course. Petra.
You have my thanks for your support.
Of course. Nice.
I have understanding.
That's good.
You are giving me praise? I will get more soon.
Good. Nice.
I have understanding.
Alright, let's do Mercedes. You know what? Hang on. Let's do Ferdinand. Nice.
I appreciate your coaching.
Nice.
Another gain from mortal risk.
Interesting. Nice. Nice.
I am beginning to understand.
That's good. Very good indeed. Alright.
Would you look at that?
Nice.
All thanks to you.
Of course.
Thanks for the tips.
Nice.
Can't say I'm surprised. Can't say I'm surprised.
Okay. You just said that twice
Go
in a
on,
row.
Sing my praises again. All thanks to you.
Alright, and then let's train Yuritsa more in lances.
My thanks.
We're gonna continue.
My thanks.
Of course.
My thanks.
Alright. Right, Bernadetta's goals. Nope, shoot. Bow and authority. Nope. Bow. Authority. There we go. Now we have the right goal.
Professor.
Focus on hacks and heavy armor? Should we do it? That's due to power of threats, but heavy armor has never slowed me down, so it won't hurt to improve further in that regard. As it were, nothing complements heavy armor better than axe. Yeah, we'll keep you the same. Oh, who? Sure. So I already got his,
Looks
so
like
that's
I've
fine.
got them all.
Am I interrupting?
Nah, just wrapped up what I was doing. Need something, friend?
Is that what you just wrapped up?
Oh, you mean this?
Yes, indeed.
I use it to write down the names of everyone I've lost over the years.
That's
We lost
really
a lot of lives
sentimental,
back in
and
the
I
war.
love it.
Some of them were only with me a little while. Some of them were family to me.
I think it's Constance's birthday next. Oh, and what choice am I getting? So, what you wrote in your old notebook.
Is what I write in this one. I used the old one to practice writing like the Elder taught me, way back when. Then, I repurposed it. Somewhere along the way, I figured I should record the names of those I've lost. The ones I failed to protect. There's nothing we can do for the dead. Not in this world. Not really, anyway. And it's not like we know what happens after. So writing their names down here, that's all just for me. For the one who's still around. After all, they deserve to be remembered. Even if they're not here to see it. We all shared the same dream. They lost their lives to build that dream. And as their leader, it's on me to remember them, however I can.
Oh, is that right? I can see why you might do that.
If you can see why I do that, then that's something, I guess. Well, anyway, make of my notebook what you will. Doesn't matter much to me. If you go before I do, I'll make sure to add you in here as well.
I'm the main character. You intend to put my name in your notebook.
You heard me. I mean, you're not exactly one of my people, per se. At this point, I do have to admit that I can count on you. I kinda get the sense that if I hang around you, that dream I've been grasping for will become all the more real. So, do me a favor and don't go dying on me, okay?
I literally can't die on you. I'm on casual, and also I'm the main character. Same to you.
It'd take a lot to get rid of me. I was born under a particularly lucky star.
I believe you.
Cat got your tongue. Looks like you want to say something, but don't know how.
So much talk about names, and yet I don't know yours.
That
Why
again?
did I go British?
You don't give up easy, do you? All right, all right. I'll toss you a bone. My name's not actually my name. But it's the one I'm enrolled with here at the Academy. The one I've hung on to as the adoptee of House Rowe.
Okay.
Come to think of it, the last I heard someone use my real name was... a very long time ago. From my mom. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll tell you.
I'll only tell you in my support.
Perhaps if you decide to pursue that dream alongside me, you'll find out.
I have to wait until I do Silver Snow. This is annoying. Alright. Oh, that's right. It is Constance's birthday. Okay, so Bergamot, Sweet Apple Blend, and Rose Petal Blend. I'm not gonna give her Bergamot. I'll give her Rose Petal.
Stand on ceremony. You may call for me whenever you like. The cunning to have my favorite tea brewed and ready speaks well of you.
Thanks.
You have my gratitude.
Alright.
How delicious. Oh?
Fashion. Favorite sweets? Okay. I just figured she would be into that. Classes you might enjoy. And then, dining partner. Oops. Oh well, it's fine.
The field of magic is brimming with mysteries, and I shall be the one to unravel them.
The field of... Okay, so I earn not or I praise.
Yes, precisely.
Nice.
Yes.
No, you're still that. Okay.
Captivated by my face, are you? I'm afraid my affections won't be won so easily.
I can't marry you in this form anyway.
It frustrates me sometimes when the words I hear myself say sound nothing like me.
Fair enough.
I could grow accustomed to this, and that wouldn't be such a bad thing, would it?
Probably not, but you're meant to be a Ferdinand, so...
Professor, look upon our glorious achievement. I hope you are not blinded by its brilliance.
You're just mucking out the stables.
All the same, you must shade your eyes and look. You would not want to miss history in the making.
Nice, you hit S.
Each milestone informs the next.
Okay, oh, we're so close with Happy. Gosh, I could really just get through this month quickly. If I wanted to. What do I want to do? We did fishing. plenty of... Honestly, I can just... You know what, Lindhart? You're teaching all of us magic. Hubert is now even interesting.
The battlefield has much to teach. I must always improve.
He now knows heal.
This'll come in handy.
Yes, it will indeed. Happy. Will indeed come in handy. Alright, let's change it up. Alright. No. No, let's do Skywatch. Vernon has no skill in it, but that's fine. Let's go. No!
Professor.
Fine, sure. So soft. Please, fine. We're doing this. Because I hit the wrong thing and I didn't mean to. It's just base of operations, right? Yeah, I went along without training anyone, which is bad. And not what I wanted to happen. Okay. Seminar. We're all going to Lindhart. I'll go through all the skills.
I suppose this will serve me well. This should be suitable.
This'll come in handy.
It will indeed. It will indeed. Okay. Now then. Going to instruct manually. We're not going to mess this up this time. We're going to instruct. We'll instruct Mercedes. Let's get her faith up higher. Honestly, I'm gonna switch her back to faith.
Now I feel like I'm getting somewhere.
Right, we'll do Lorenz.
I've come to understand a great deal.
That's great.
This was hardly a challenge for me.
Good to know.
It was only a trifle.
Nice.
This was hardly a challenge for me.
Nice.
This should be
nice. He knows Acneus Arrow.
That was adequate.
Alright, I didn't want to train Shamir. let's continue training her in bows. Actually, let's do authority. Nice.
That wasn't difficult.
Nice.
Your praise is appreciated.
Nice.
You're a good professor.
Thank you. I do my best. Nice.
All thanks to you.
What?
Thanks for the tips.
Of course. And then we'll do Constance. Nice.
You see? Flawless. I shall accept it. I could do...
Great. Okay. Now then. Hanuman. Authority is decent.
I believe your coaching is better than mine.
So it would seem. Nice.
That was rather productive.
I'm glad.
That was rather productive.
Alright, and then by Scythia. Let's get that A rating. Save rank up.
Don't stop. Keep it coming.
Okay. If you want me to, I will.
Easier than I thought.
Right? Well, now going to change Great, okay.
Professor.
No. Whose birthday is this? Shamir's! Alright! Shamir, what does the edge person want? Shamir! Okay, what now? I forgot. We'll try that again. Hang on. We're getting all the tea parties. All of them. Wait, sorry. There you go. So she likes crescent tea or chamomile. Chamomile? Chamomile? I have crescent moon tea.
You called, so I came. My favorite tea. Even the smell calms me. Thank
nice.
You. Yes.
Alright. Potential training partners. Nice. Easy to reach. Near. Things that bother you. Chilled out the market? Okay. Great. Mozzarellas? Nah, at least I got our favorite tea.
As far as mercenaries go, I'd say I work for a fair price.
So I recommend or I laugh? Commend! Nice.
It's quiet here. I like it.
Okay.
Admiring my gloves? I always wear them. I never know when I'll have to handle a weapon.
Fair enough.
Yes. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Oh, she enjoys this. Okay.
Oh?
Here, take a lily.
Thanks. Yes.
I have another lily for you. Take it.
Thanks. That was delicious. Thank you. I'll visit again when I'm free.
Alrighty. Please do. Oh? Yes! Let's do it.
It's been 10 years. Can I move on yet? Ugh, never mind. I know what you'd say.
What are you doing here?
I was just thinking about someone I used to know.
Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Another mercenary I fought alongside. They were killed 10 years ago when Dagda was in conflict with the Empire. It's all I can focus on lately.
Oh? Why do you think that is?
To be honest, I blame you.
Thanks.
I'm just teasing. I know it's not your fault. You just remind me of him. You give off a similar air. It's uncanny. You even have the same inflection, which makes no sense because we only ever spoke Dagdan.
Really?
I don't know what it is, but you feel the same to me.
Interesting.
I guess you just remind me of the past.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Please, it's not your fault. It's my fault for getting caught up in memories. Still, you always remember your first love, right? That's enough of that. There are more relevant topics to discuss.
Oh? What will you do after the war?
Good question. The world is completely open to me.
That's
Your
what it
next
is.
move seems apparent.
Oh?
But who knows where I'll end up. I left Dagda, crossed through Bridget, and came all the way to Fodlan on my own.
Oh.
I think I'll be just fine navigating this world, wherever I decide to go.
No, I believe that. I can believe that.
It pains me that I must ask you this, but...
We will take no time at all. Amazing, no?
Yeah. Nice. Somehow, they got perfect, even though Ferdinand has nothing. Ferdinand's just good at everything, apparently.
Can I use this off the battlefield?
Okay. I mean, we're definitely battling. There's no doubt about that. Okay. Battle in the now. AL. Alright. Let's do this quest. I think after this battle, I'm gonna stop the stream there. Didn't expect to get through this chapter so quickly. Honestly. I guess it would have taken longer if I had decided to fight the day I decided to explore instead. Ah. Alright. Oh, is that just the position that Swordmasters do help? I thought that was Catherine only. Alright. We're bringing Dorothea. Bringing Hubert. Shamir's adjutant. No. We're also bringing in Shamir. Then we need Fernand. Okay. You know what? Fernand can guard Hubert. I can adjutant that. Okay. Yeah, let's bring Linhart and Scythia. Then Constance. And then let's bring in Yuri and Happy. Oh, and we get one more. Let's bring in Ugnaughts. You know what? This actually works really well. Yeah, this is gonna work fine. Although, I do want to... unequip. Fine. I'll just fight.
For the Empire.
Oh, interesting. Okay, but let's have you put that back on. Oops, well, guess I'm attacking that way.
Your death is not in vain.
That's fine.
Let's make this quick.
Let's go.
No time to slow down.
I'm awake.
Are you now?
I'm in.
Let's go. Nice.
Don't expect any sympathy.
Why not?
Go.
Relax. You're dead.
Okay.
Understood.
I know.
Steady now.
Yeah, you can keep that up.
Let's clean up.
There we go.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Nice! I forgot I gave him that crest.
Her will demands it.
More fighting.
Alright, yeah.
Strike you down.
Nice!
Winning is what matters. I'd better keep up.
Okay, right, it's not strong enough for that, but that was literally worthless.
The only possible outcome.
Saw that!
Come on. That was seriously, why is the press activating there?
You're done.
We didn't need
Don't expect any
either of those activations, but thanks. Alright, let's go.
What a bother.
Let's go.
I took care of it.
Let's go.
Going for the kill.
Nice.
Thinning their numbers.
No, let's see, you warp. Let's go. Nice! Unnecessary, but nice. Also didn't need that there.
Really wanted to die, huh?
Assist.
Thanks.
You can do it! Let's do it!
Foolish.
Nice.
I have grown marginally stronger.
You didn't get strength, Constance. Let's go.
I do not tolerate obstacles.
Okay, good to know. Only 2 turns and you're MVP. Of course, he took down 4 units, I believe. Let's save that. Gosh, and then we're gonna take down Arian Road. Oh, sorry, that describes that. The phrases are focused on the unification of Fulton, Edelgard Plains prove which were saw on Ferdia, while the Black Eagle Strike Force instead descends upon the southern stronghold, the Arian Road. Fun. You know what? You know what? No. You know what? You know what? No. Let's do another battle. Let's do another battle. Well, actually, no. Happy New Year can stay. So, Yuritsa's gonna have to sit this one out. So is Edelgard. Let's also have. What's that, Constance? We're also getting Ash. I'll bring Marianne. I have no replying units. So we'll have Mercedes and then Yuritsa. Adjutant. Shamir. Sorry, Shamir will be out for now. Actually, I don't. Let's have. Let's grab Deva. No, let's have Petra. And then Caspar. Yeah, where is... Oh, there's Caspar. Caspar can adjutant. And then... Sorry, I want to get Uranus up. Okay, and then... Shamir can do that for Hubert. Alrighty. That's us. Do any of them have bows? Nope, okay. Petra. Oh, there's also people. Oh. Well, then it's probably a good thing I brought a few healers. Alrighty. Alright, so...
I'm in.
Honestly? I'll have him put that and wait.
Why not?
Again. No, let's not. Yeah, equip that.
I'll do my best.
Let's see how well she does with that, honestly.
I'd be honored.
All right.
It's my duty.
Yep. Okay. So, okay.
I'm awake.
We're gonna go first over there. Should have swapped him and Mercedes from the start. Oh well.
I will prevail.
Hang on. Yeah, let's see what that Pegasus Knight. Nice.
I fight for justice's name.
Nice.
And I'll keep getting stronger.
And
at your service.
yeah, you're gonna have to attack. Do you have anything that can kill? Nope, we'll just use Bogle now.
Excuse me.
Nice.
Yeah. Be at peace.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Okay.
Sunshine.
Okay, let's use fire. Nice.
Only I shall know how you died here.
So, oh, you can kill Constance.
More fighting.
There we go. I'll take it half down.
End?
Let's hope I did that right.
Step aside.
Nice.
Don't expect any sympathy.
Nice. Let's go. Nice.
Hard life sharpens the senses.
That's a good level up. Yeah, that's why I got those frogs there. This is exactly why I had her put those frogs there.
Better accept it.
Nice.
Really wanted to die, huh?
They did. Bye-bye. Ooh. Ah! Oh, she heals. No, she heals
This is
Happy.
where everyone's good.
Or someone else. She can heal herself. She actually... Oh, no. Mm.
I'm sorry. I'm just not good enough.
There we go. Nice dodge.
I don't regret this power.
Nice.
I'm growing, but at what cost?
Go with the thing, but... Great. Okay. You're unhappy or all good?
I'm awake.
I will prevail.
Combat arts. Waning shot. Killer bow. Kill.
My heart burns with pride.
Nice. Nice.
And I'll keep getting stronger.
Okay, yes, and then
At your service.
Mercedes, this is fine. Let's go Volga now. No, she didn't crit this time. That's a problem.
Sunshine.
Alright, reverse crest order.
Imagine being defeated by me.
More fighting.
I'll do my best.
Okay, you put that and then attack with silence.
I'd be honored.
Okay.
I must steel myself.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Let's attack with thunder.
Time for your last dance.
This is my stage now.
Alright.
Presence is clearly not necessary.
It is. Alright, so you'd be worse off than we already were.
Step aside.
Nice.
Once I've decided you're done, you're done.
Nice.
That'll
Nice.
do. For now.
Okay. Again, this is why I had her put that spell. Friggin' doubled is a problem now. Ew. Oh well.
Better accept it. Give the goddess my regards, yeah?
Ooh. Did it land a grip before? Come on. There we go.
It's win or die.
Nice.
All this power just to survive.
Come on. Nice. Okay, but she didn't die though. Which is honestly the most important part.
My
joke of a life drags on.
Oh no. No, come on. Ugh.
That's it for me. I still have more to do, after all.
Alright.
I'll cut a bloody path.
I'll do my best.
What? Attack. Silence.
I'd be honored.
Nice.
I won't falter.
That's good. Okay.
I will prevail.
Let's go.
To survive, I will win.
Nice.
I fight for justice's name.
Alrighty.
That's a win for everyone.
Yep.
At your service.
Let's do that.
Give me strength.
Yeah! Thank you for the crit!
Let's keep our guard up.
I think I finally got on it.
Sunshine. I mourn your ignoble death.
Alright. So, yeah, you won't kill her.
More fighting.
There we go.
Will this ever end?
Alright. I think I've done everything I needed to. Yep.
What did you expect? Whatever gets me by.
Alrighty.
Really wanted to die, huh?
Okay, come on, then. Okay, we don't need to see this. Nope. Well, it's fine. Yeah, they're alive.
No use. You are in my way.
Nice! Gonna save her.
My heart burns with pride.
Okay.
I'm awake.
Assist. Heal.
Appreciate it.
I would hope so.
Why not?
Alright, let's go.
Same old, same old.
Nice.
I guess all the fighting paid off. Yay?
I'm in.
Let's go. Nice! Well done, Crest.
Give the goddess my regards.
I mean, not that I would have been able to hit us with that 0%, but... Cool. Okay, so these... Great. Cool. So then... Yeah, I'll drag him back. Oh. Assist. You know what? Honestly, that's a good range. Let's go.
Witness frigid pride.
Fortify. Nice.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Why not?
If the goddess wills it. Only I shall know how you died here.
Good going.
We'll go that way. I do want you to dance her, though.
Thanks.
Sure, why not?
How sweet.
Back him with the hammer. Nice.
It's my duty.
Gambit. Oh, no. Ew. Okay, let's go. Nice.
Goddess, forgive me.
Nice, let's go.
I won't let this hold me back.
Can you, like... Not to be that person, but... Alright, terrain resistant. Sis, let's warp you. Over there. And Dorothea. Come and dance him.
Helpful.
I'm growing, but at what cost?
Assist. There we go. Let's go. Nice. Let's go, Yuri.
A hard life sharpens the senses.
Okay. Nice. All right.
Marvel at our strategy.
Oh, I killed it.
Did you think I'd let you go?
Yes, in all honesty, I did. Let's heal Dorothea, why not?
Lovely timing.
Nice quest activation there. I do want to see her use the arrow though. She's
Now
good
there's a
with
way
it,
forward.
honestly. Very annoyed they can't get this in Golden Deer. Could be wrong though. There might have to be somewhere like I have to sneak it or something. Or find it. I know for a fact I didn't go through everything. 33? But that's level 30. Okay. So everyone's gonna have to take that. I don't need to worry about that. which is good because that's not what I want to worry about. Ah! Okay. Alright, so I don't think again like anyone's so yeah. I don't think I'm gonna do anything off level, but yeah. I had the stream there, I think so, but thanks so much for coming, all of you. Remember, if I get to 50 subscribers on YouTube, I will be dressing up for the final episode of Crimson Flower, which might be sooner than I thought, but we will be doing that. So, again, see you next episode. Bye!